Hello, 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 guys. Sorry about that. Right here. So we see that massive drop on gold. That was posted in the VIP channel. That was posted. I mean, I was hoping that, well, that was posted in the VIP channel, and then obviously on the general channel, that's Telegram channel. I was hoping it will come back here. But obviously for those who missed it, like I say, it might be too late now to enter, being that it has hit TP1, it has pulled very far away from suggested entry. So I would say not to get in now. Do not get into this trade now. Very good drop, very good drop. Over 80 pips delivered there. Over 80 pips delivered. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I mean, let's check around anyway to see if there are any other trades we could get into. Let's see if there are any other trades we could get into. I've got some good news for you guys as well. I've got some good news for you. Just bear with me. Okay, so let's see if there's any other there are other trades we could take. Now, for those of you who don't know, it is the case that gold tends to move in a similar way to Euro USD. Gold tends to move like Euro USD as well as Pound USD. But let's see what we can find. The market has been a bit of a tricky one, guys. It has been a bit of a tricky one. What am I looking for here? Okay, so if you're joining me on the live stream, good morning from the UK. Hi, Online Hustle. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's been a busy period for me. I have been preparing some stuff, to offer those in my community. What it is basically I have not been on, the whole of last week I wasn't on. Today is Wednesday. I'll be back on tomorrow. I did say I wanted to be, coming on live like 3 times a week. but it's just been busy. I am currently busy preparing. Something for those in my community, like I say. Just a minute, guys, just 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, I have been preparing something for my community, because the truth is, Forex is a good source of income, a good income stream. However, not everybody is able to start Forex with a reasonable amount. And by that, I mean, something, a lot of Forex traders tend to start with about $50 and $100, $200. And, before you can actually grow that substantially, it takes ages. It takes ages. So that's basically why I've been looking to put something together whereby you can actually join my community without paying the monthly subscription. So, online hustle, do reach out to me, reach out to me on Telegram. I believe you are part of the Telegram, community, but do reach out to me on Telegram so I can, give you a brief as to what I am planning, whereby, those who are wanting to grow their account, very quickly, can do it without even having to trade Forex. I mean, Forex, I would say, I would be the first to say any day that Forex is risky. That's the truth. But if there's a way you can grow your account, very quickly without having to, disturb friends and family, yeah, absolutely. Without having to disturb friends and family, I'm sure, you will love that. Let me just drop the Telegram link, the link to the Telegram community. So if you're not part of it, you could join us. So that's a link to the Telegram community. Okay, so this is the trade. I mean, what I usually advise, let's just quickly go through this one, then I'll come back to other pairs. What I usually advise is that once the trade has hit TP1, once the price has hit TP1, to move your stop loss, well, obviously, I usually recommend you enter 2 positions. With my signal and the way I teach and what I teach, I usually recommend that you enter 2 positions, and so that the first one will be set to TP1, the second one will be set to TP2. But if it wants to run, let it run. You just trail it manually. So with that being said, those who entered with TP1 set, would have had 1 position close. I also teach that perhaps you might want to enter both positions, to close at TP1. Still good, still good. So that's the deal with this one now. So what I'm going to do, let's quickly see if we can check other pairs and see what we find. I just posted in my Telegram community that 85% of my day trades, 85% of my day trades tend to be taken on the 15-minute time frame. They tend to be taken on a 15-minute time frame. So this is Euro JPY. Let's just see if this one is still. Now, by the way, I haven't even checked. Okay. We're going to check Forex Factory. I'm going to mark up some of the charts. I'm going to mark up some of the charts so that those who want to those who want to get in would know where to get in. So I mean, with this one now, you wait for a pullback to this area. This is Euro. This is Euro JPY. Now, what I'll do is I would leave a screenshot in the Telegram group. So if you're not part of the Telegram group, I'll leave a screenshot in the Telegram group, so you will know what I'm doing. I mean, obviously, as it says, if it pulls back to that rectangle, that blue rectangle, you could enter a sell. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what I would do. I'm not in this trade. I am not in this trade, guys. So don't be quick to jump in. Like I did say before, I've said it a couple of times on my live stream. Whenever you see my entry box, my position box far away from the price, know that I have not entered. But if you see the box close to the candle like that, know that I am most likely in a trade. So that's the way to know what trade I'm in. But I'm not in this trade yet. If it pulls back to here, if it pulls back, sorry guys, let's just if it pulls back to here, you could jump in. Now this is Euro JPY. Looking to sell on this one. Looking to sell on that one. Okay, so if there's any other pair you want me to look at, do let me know. Yeah, online hustle, I know. I mean, it would be great if I could. But what I'm doing is there's something, like I did say, there's something I'm preparing at the moment, and we should be ready and good to go maybe in about a week or two, so that I can actually begin to come on here more often, like 3 days a week. Okay, I mean, if there's any pair you want us to look at, let's do it. I mean, let's see how the gold is doing anyway. Okay, so we see the gold is well, I'm sure most of our members are out of this trade now, because obviously once it hits TP1, you move your stop loss to break even. I mean, yes, if you stay in the trade, obviously make sure you have your take profit. You've moved your stop loss. You've moved your stop loss to break even. Okay, let's try USD CAD. Oh, okay. Right, USD CAD, we could be targeting here. This trade could be targeting here. Let's look a bit closer. Let's go to the higher time frame. Okay. Well, absolutely. So we see on the higher time frame, we've dropped down to the lower time frame. We see here that this is our next target. If it's going to push up higher, to go there. Now let's check the Forex factory. Okay, we see the ADP non-farm employment change coming up later on today. This is UK time, guys. This is 1:15 p.m. UK time. If you're in the States or in any other country that shares a different times, that has a different time zone, obviously, convert it to your time, but this is UK time, 1:15. Now, the ADP non-farm employment change, report is like a mock. It's like a mock NFP. I'm sure you know this is NFP week. So if we go further to Friday, tomorrow is the 6th. Let's the 6th and the 7th. So we see the 7th is NFP. That's the 7th there. That's NFP. So this is NFP week. And what usually happens is that on a Wednesday, we have what you might call, a mock NFP. And that is what's going to be happening later on today. So it does move the price a bit. It does not move it as much as the NFP does. Now, to be honest with you, sometimes it does not even move the price much at all, but you never can tell. So it's just to be careful round about there. I am going to be trading it myself. I won't be live, but I will trade it privately. If the market moves around that time, I'll be, wanting to jump in. So because it's going to be, we have that news later on today, I'm going to be a bit wary with trading USD related news, USD pairs. I'll be a bit wary doing that. Now this one has moved. It has moved too much for me. Oops. Was that? Okay. Now this is CAD JPY, CAD USD CAD. This is USD CAD. If the price comes back to here or close to it, and it rejects it, I'll be looking to buy. This is USD CAD. So we have Euro JPY here. Now let's look for another one. Let's look for another one. I mean, at this time, I'll be focusing on the non-USD pairs, guys, because that news might affect whatever trade we get into today. I mean, if there are any pairs you want us to look at, okay. I mean, let's look at Euro AUD. I tend to love Euro AUD as well. Let's look at Euro AUD. Okay, that's Euro AUD. Let's look at the daily right here. So I mean, we see, it has been on the daily, it's pretty much been, I know if you go to a lower time frame, you might think this is bullish, but check where it is at now. It is at some sort of resistance. So it could be dropping. It could drop, but it's always wise to mark up your charts just to see what you can do with that one. Now this one, could be, this is Euro Aussie dollar. It is where I would ideally would have loved to take it. This could be a good one. Let's go back to the daily. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, I mean, coming back to the daily, you can see if we get in where it is now, it could drop as low as this. Well, that'll be our target, which is like 67 pips. TP1 will be like at 35 pips. Right. Okay, so this is Euro AUD. I would say let the price come back to here, let it come back to this zone, and then you could take it. I mean, I would be taking it if it pulls back up for me slightly. And the way I trade, guys, well, one of my strategies basically, the main strategy is you have this as the stop loss area. Obviously, that's the high of the stop loss. That's the hard stop. At the top is the hard stop. If the price goes in here, I will still be taking it. If this is where I plan to take it initially, if this is where I plan to enter the trade, for those of you who have traded with me before, my yellow broken lines is the entry, and these are the targets. Now, if you are looking to, I suppose I'll take this off now because, okay. So that's where I'll be looking to get in the trade for a sell. Euro, Aussie dollar. Sells. So that's where I'll be looking to jump in this trade for a sell. I'll post it in the Telegram group, guys. Euro AUD sells. It has to get here. So like I was saying a while ago, with my strategy, this zone, this maroon or red area is basically the stop loss area, with that being the very hard stop. That's where I surely would come out of the trade, if anything. But once it has triggered and the price keeps going up, I will still be selling. I will still sell because, the strategy works quite well. I will still sell, until it gets there. But obviously, you can only risk so much percentage of your capital. I advise do not risk more than 2% of your capital in any single trade. So if I take 2 positions here, which means if I sell here and I sell here again, the 2 trades have to sum up to 2%, basically. I mean, obviously, if you want to take more, that's entirely up to you. But my advice is that you do not risk more than that. Okay, so the price is where I would enter the trade now. I would enter the trade now, guys. I'm selling now Euro Aussie dollar. I'm selling Euro Aussie dollar now. Okay, I've just sold Euro Aussie dollar. Since we have entered the trade now, I would say we have entered this trade now. I would then have my TP1. Let's see. I mean, we'll have TP1 at about 28 pips. So that's going to be TP1 run about there. That's the final TP. Obviously, you would you come out when you are okay, but TP1 is, I'm going for TP1. I'm going for TP1 there. Now, this is, now I say this is TP2, but like I say, you can come out anywhere after that. That's entirely up to you. You know what, guys, let's move this slightly up. Okay, so the stop loss is at about 50 pips or so, you know, but like I say, if you are in now, that's your initial entry. You could wait for it to pull up a bit higher before you take a second trade. But that is basically what I am doing with this one. So those are the other pairs we've looked at. We have looked at USD CAD. We are waiting for a pullback to here, even though I would not necessarily trade it before, you know, the US news event later on. I would only be looking to get into this trade after that. We also considered Euro JPY. Now with Euro JPY, I mean, obviously it has touched our entry. However, guys, I would say not to take this trade if you have also taken the Euro Aussie dollar trade. The reason being that they are correlated. You know, Euro Aussie dollar and Euro JPY are correlated because the Euro is acting as the base pair, the base currency for both pairs. So it means if anything goes wrong with Euro that affects your trade, you could lose both trades. So it's important to understand correlated pairs. So you can see my my position box. My position box is still far away from here, you know, because I am not getting into this trade. I have entered this one. I have entered this one. And just to say, guys, just to clarify something, guys, when you, like I was explaining a while ago, if you've just joined us, then obviously you can, you know, maybe after the you can basically, you know, rewind, like, you know, rewind, you know, obviously 5 minutes ago, rewind to 5 minutes ago, where I did say that I usually would enter at the suggested price, and I could decide to enter again here. With my strategy, it's safe, it works well. You can enter anywhere before it gets to the stop loss, the hard stop loss, that is. Now, the thing is, if as you can see here now, we are using the stop loss, or we are risking 50 pips. We are risking 50 pips. If you enter here, if you take another entry here, make sure it's also your stop loss is 50 pips away from here. So this is our initial entry, the initial entry. The stop loss is here, which is 50 pips away from here. From here to here is 50 pips. If you take another position here, make sure your stop loss is 50 pips away from here. You know, which would be, let's see. Yeah, which is run about here. So you can see what I've done here now. If this is your initial entry, that's the stop loss. If this is your second entry or whatever, then that would be your stop loss. Okay, guys, I think we'll leave it here. You know, let's just see how our gold trade plays out. We have hit TP1 already anyway. So we've already hit TP1. Let me take this off. So you can see what's happening here. This might drop again, or it might go as far as our entry. You know, but ideally, those who enter the trade would have already come out on the first, you know, take profit. And if you are bold enough to let your trade, you know, to remain in the second position or whatever position, make sure you've moved your stop loss to break even. That's the way to play it safe. Okay, guys. So, like I did say, you know, for those who are trading a small account and you want to grow your account, you know, I'm putting something together. You know, hopefully I would announce it maybe by next week. You know, but do join the Telegram group so that you know, when I drop the information, you would know. You know, I'm going to be doing a video as well to explain it. You know, a way in which to grow your account without risking your Forex account. that sounds interesting, I'm sure. You know, if you have a small account of $50 and, you know, $100, $200, you can actually grow it, you know, without trading Forex. You know, in Forex, we win and lose. Oh yeah, we win and lose in Forex. You know, but what if you could find a way to actually grow your account on a daily basis, without having to risk losses? And just to give you a hint, guys, I'm talking of crypto arbitrage. You know, using a software that trades for you, a software that hardly loses. I mean, you know, for some of you now, I can confidently say that perhaps, you know, you lose 50% of your trades. That is without being funny. I mean, statistics shows that 90% of traders are not profitable. 90%. That's just a conservative figure. 90% of traders are not profitable. So what if you could find a way to actually begin to become profitable, you know, without trading Forex? Yes, I love Forex. I will still trade Forex. You know, I know some of you love Forex. You love the excitement. You love the buzz. You love the adrenaline push or pump or whatever. But what if you could actually add to your Forex capital so you can trade with confidence? It's difficult, guys, to trade when you have only $50 because you're always thinking, I don't want to blow this. If I blow this, I'm done. You know, so I will be sharing that with you hopefully next week, and let's see how it goes. But anyway, in the meantime, let's see how this trade plays out. You know, our gold trade has done a beautiful job already. And you can see, you know, we'll keep an eye on it anyway. You can see it's still doing, there is still some bearish pressure, if you like. Okay, guys, have a profitable day. Do not overtrade. Speak soon and God bless.